so near the revelation, so far from the Saviour, when loyalty became stronger than truth. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is for people to question something they've built their entire identity around? Not because the evidence is weak, but because its cost is high. The deeper a belief becomes attached to family, culture, community, and personal identity, the harder it becomes to examine honesty. And at that point, the battle is no longer about facts. It becomes about preservation. This is where loyalty quietly transforms. Loyalty begins as devotion to truth, but over time it can become devotion to a system. And once that shift occurs, uncomfortable questions are no longer treated as opportunities for discovery. They become threats. Muhammad occupies precisely this position within Islam. He's not merely respected, he is protected, not merely honoured, defended, not merely followed, preserved. And as a result, many difficult questions never reach their natural conclusion. Questions surrounding child marriage, questions surrounding slavery, questions surrounding concubinage, questions surrounding military authority, questions surrounding revelations that appeared to strengthen Muhammad's own position. And the immediate instinct often becomes defense rather than examination. Yet truth and loyalty are not the same thing. Truth invites investigation. Loyalty often seeks reassurance. Truth grows stronger under scrutiny. Loyalty sometimes fears scrutiny altogether. And this creates a profound spiritual tension. Because if a prophet truly represents God, God's final revelation, examination should be strengthened by confidence. Light does not fear exposure. Truth does not fear questions. Reality does not require protection from investigation. Yet throughout history, many religious systems have unintentionally trained followers to defend conclusions before fully examining the evidence. And the result is a subtle reversal. Instead of evidence leading to belief, belief begins controlling evidence. Instead of asking what is true, people begin asking what must remain true. And that distinction changes everything, viewers. Because once loyalty becomes stronger than truth, conscience starts losing its authority. Questions become dangerous. Doubt becomes shameful. Investigations become betrayal. And sincerity becomes measured by agreement rather than by discovery. The tragedy is that many people never realize the shift has actually occurred. They believe they are defending God, when in reality they may be defending a human claim about God, not the truth about God. And that's why examination of Muhammad ultimately reaches beyond Muhammad himself. If truth belongs to God, then truth should never require protection from honest investigation. And if a claim survives only when difficult questions are avoided, then the weakness may not exist in the questions. It may exist in the foundation being protected. And eventually every seeker arrives at the same crossroads. Will truth determine loyalty, or will loyalty determine truth? One path leads towards freedom. The other path, viewers, leads towards captivity.